everybody, Coach Suzanne here. Today I wanted to talk to you about something I hear often as a coach. People will tell me I don't want to drink Shakeology because I like to get my nutrients from food. And I totally get that, because before ever trying Shakeology myself, I was very skeptic and thought I get my nutrition from eating food. I'm not going to drink some kind of a powder. But my whole views and thoughts on that have changed entirely now that I've been drinking Shakeology for getting close to a year and a half now every day. And the reason that I continue to drink it and what I have learned about it is, quite frankly, you cannot get the same kind of nutrition in Shakeology that you can get from a regular diet. So things like today, our foods are picked, and then they are often picked before they're ripe. They are then shipped 3,000 miles. They sit on shelves in a grocery store. We bring them home, and then they sit on our countertop for another few days or a week. The enzymes are gone typically from our foods before we even get them, and then once we have them, we often cook them, and those enzymes are killed off as soon as food is cooked. So the quality of the nutrition in the foods that we're buying in grocery stores today just cannot be compared to the quality of the nutrition in Shakeology. Shakeology is made quickly. It's produced right where it's harvested, and so our ingredients in Shakeology come from places like the Himalayas, the Andes, the Amazon, Peru. Often the ingredients are grown in places like 12,000 feet high in the mountains, so it's untouched soil. There's no pollutants, there's no contaminants, there's no GMO, all of the things that we have to be suspect of today in the foods that we're buying in the grocery store. The other thing I like to tell people when they say that is Shakeology is real food. There is absolutely nothing artificial in Shakeology. It's actually raw digestive enzymes and whole foods. So what I mean by whole foods is that the entire part of the plant is processed in Shakeology. So you're getting the stem, the skin, the seeds, the pulp, the flesh. Each of those components of the ingredients have their own nutritional qualities. So the nutrition that you could find in the seed or the stem is often different than the nutrition in the skin. So it's actually best to have the entire whole food in your diet. And quite frankly, we're not doing that unless you're juicing and things like that. And to juice, you actually would have to put so much into one glass. I hear all the time people tell me I put in a whole avocado, I put in an apple, I put in a pear, I put in an orange, I put in 3 carrots. Well, the sugar component alone in all of those fruits that you're adding into your juicing is way too high for the average diet. And Shakeology, it doesn't have that. It's low in the glycemic index, but it doesn't taste like it has no sugar in it. There's over 70 ingredients in Shakeology, with many superfoods and some exotic superfoods. Just to match the nutritional quality of buying food in a grocery store to what you can get in Shakeology, here's what you would need to have in one day. You would need to have 4 cups of raw broccoli, a bowl of exotic food like acai berries, blueberries, goji berries, 10 cups of raw cauliflower, 7 whole carrots, 3 cups of romaine lettuce, 3 raw onions, 4 cups of uncooked mushrooms, 4 cups of red radishes, 4 cups of non-fat yogurt, 4 cups of peas, and a shot of wheatgrass. That's an awful lot of food to try to consume in one day, just to match what you can get in one simple glass of Shakeology. Another way I like to answer that is that I eat real food too. In fact, I eat lots of real food, but I add Shakeology in every day as one of my snacks or as one of my 5 meals. And so I know I'm getting all of that nutritional quality. The other thing I get often is people telling me that they're just going to find a cheaper version of superfoods mix or shake that they can get in the supermarkets. And what I like to answer with that is, sometimes cheap isn't always the best way. And, we all like to save money. I do too. But when you're paying this much for something and you're paying this much for something, when it comes down to the integrity of the ingredients, there's a big difference. Paying this much for something often is a waste. Where, Shakeology, as I mentioned, comes from places like the Himalayan, the Andes, the Amazon. It's untouched soil. Those ingredients and having to come from places like that are far, far superior. They're more potent than something that you're going to just get in the supermarket. And if you want to try to juice, to take the time to wash, peel, cut, and juice all of those items that are going to be higher in sugar and lack fiber is, for me as a busy mom, crazy. When I could just very quickly make a glass of Shakeology. I would never in a million years dream of trying to eat 10 cups of raw cauliflower and raw broccoli and raw peas and all of these things that you could get from food to try to match Shakeology.
Make a mommy hot chocolate shake.
This is another reason that I drink Shakeology, because it's so simple to get everything in and it's quick. As a busy mom, that's key. So I'm going to put you down for a minute, Stephen. I simply just have to open up my bag, take 1 scoop, add it to water and ice, screw the lid on. I like to give it a little bit of a shake and blend it. And done. Voila. Much better than chopping up a bunch of stuff that I don't even know the nutritional quality. And this little monkey has his own little shake cup, which he loves, and I know he's getting all these amazing superfoods and greens into, which is an awesome bonus because at his age, anything green is ugh. So now I know I'm boosting his immunity and getting him off to a great start today too. Would you like a sip, Stephen? Is it good?
I have to check the taste.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So if you want the best ingredients in the planet in your body so that you can live a healthy life, one which prevents disease instead of inviting it, then you need to get your Shakeology. You'll get your adaptogens, your phytonutrients, your enzymes, your antioxidants, your minerals, and your vitamins. So if I'm your coach, reach out to me today. If not, reach out to whichever coach invited you to our group. Take care.